Okay, well, this is my first Instructable project from Instructables.com. This is a fume extractor box for soldering and eliminates all of the smell and the smoke from soldering small parts and electrical things so that you don't have to breathe it when you're working with the solder. And on this particular project, I did a couple of things a little different. One was the placement of my components, and a little different in the box design. Not too much, but a little different than what was shown on Instructables.com. Anyway, what we have here is the box itself, and we have two 24-volt fans that I found at a junk computer store, and they were selling some used parts. I could not find 12 volts. Well, actually, I did find 12 volts, but I didn't want to use 12 volts. I thought, why not use 24 and get a lot of power out of them? But all I could come up with was a 12-volt power supply. So I decided, well, if we're going to do it that way, on the Instructables.com, they showed how you could increase the voltage using a power booster. But there's a couple of drawbacks to it, and inside the box, you'll see the power booster. And this power booster is anywhere from 12 volt DC up to 24, or actually up to 30 volt DC. And I only wanted to go up to 24 volts. So in order to do that, I added a circuit board that I created, and I put two 3,000 ohm resistors in it, in line with the potentiometer, the 10K potentiometer here at the top. And now this becomes the range of voltage rather than an increase of voltage from 24 or 12 to 30 volts. We don't want 30 volts because we burn out our fans, of course. So with that setup, we were able to do that. And it works actually quite nice. So anyway, in the front here is the charcoal filter that filters all of the smoke and the smell. And then another little touch I did that was not on the Instructable.com project was I put in a small little glass bubble and added a LED light for indication that it was on. Now you're going to hear the fans, so you'll know it's on, but that added a little touch to the project. And I just had it laying around, so why not use it? So anyway, 12 volt power supply plugs into the side into a normal jack. And then we got on this side, I added a switch. And in the project, this is another deviation, in the project, the potentiometer that would be your voltage range was also a switch. And I did not find one that was a switch. All I could find was a straight linear increase, decrease. So I decided to use it, and I put a switch in separately to turn it on and off rather than through the pot. And it works just fine. So it's real clean and neat installed down here at the bottom. Turn it on, turn it off, and that's basically it. So I'll demonstrate how it functions with drawing in the solder smoke and show you how it works. And you'll also be able to hear the fans running at 12 volts and at 24 volts. So we will put this like so it doesn't fall over, and you'll be able to see the action. All right, I'll turn it on. You'll be able to hear the fans start up. And you can see the indicator light. It's green. Nice little touch. It's running at 12 volts right now. Here's 24. And it really does pull. Those little fans are awesome. Now you wouldn't have to use 24 volts and all the power booster and everything else. You could just go with 12 and just put a 12 volt power supply on and you'd be fine. But I figured, well, why not try to up it a little bit and do it like that. So here's a demonstration with the smoke and soldering. If you were soldering in front of it, this is on 12 volt power. So the fans are running a little slower than they have to. And it's pulling it in very nicely. Now I've cranked this baby up to 24 volts, and it pulls it in like a tornado. I mean, it really sucks it in. Look at that, look at that. That's so cool. And I don't have the smell. I don't have the smoke going up in my nose all the time, or in my eyes. I've had that happen. That's not fun. Kind of burns. So anyway, this is an awesome project. Easy to do, really. I just got some of the components online, and the rest is up to you on how you want to wire it and install everything and build your box. You can do all kinds of things. You know, you can make the box bigger if you wanted to, and works really well. I'm very happy with the project. So that's basically it. It was a fun thing to do. Look it up on Instructables.com. Thank you for watching.